Welcome to the October Momentum Map, where we go into how to use September's energy to set yourself up for success in the month of October. Hey there, friends. It's me. Hope you had a beautiful September. We did. We actually spent the whole month in France with our family, and it was amazing. So nice to be back, though, and ready for this new month. As I was preparing for today's video, I realized that we've never done an episode about momentum. And if you think about it, there's so much power in momentum, whether it's losing weight, or making more money, or just moving towards your dreams. It's like what you decide to do in the next 30 days. 60 days can set you up for years. But then on the flip side, bad decisions for 30 days, 60 days can set you back for years. So let's talk about how to keep your momentum going from September into October and beyond. Let's go. Okay, so before we dive into the 3 steps that are on the map for you this month, I want to share some stats with you. So these are stats from our community. Our community has grown to 100% in the last 6 months, which is just wild. And out of those people, 98% of them are women and 2% are men. So who am I missing here? Where are all the men at? We need more men in here. If you know any guys that you think would benefit from the work that we do, please send them to the channel. We would love to have them. They need to join us because it's important to build these habits together. The other thing I wanted to mention is that 83% of you are between the ages of 24 and 38, which means that there's a big population in here that's kind of just starting out their career, really trying to find their groove in life, and they have the energy and drive and ambition to make something happen. So I'm really excited for you guys. You're just getting started. And lastly, 75% of you have been subscribed to the channel for over a year, which means that you've been here for quite a while. You've watched a lot of videos. You've probably implemented a lot of the things that we teach here. And I just wanted to say thank you for being early adopters. Thank you for believing in us and the work that we do. We really wouldn't be where we are today without you. So now that I have those stats out of the way, let's get into the momentum map. Okay, so the first step on the momentum map is identify what you don't want to bring forward. So oftentimes when we think about momentum, we think about let's keep the good stuff going, right? Let's keep the good habits going. But I also think it's important to look at the negative habits, the things that didn't serve you in September that you need to kill going into October. For example, I always notice when I come back from vacation, there's this urge to get back into the routine of going to the gym every day. It's like my body wants to get back into the routine. But in order to do that, I need to kill the habit of sleeping in, because when I slept in during vacation, it felt so good. It was so nice to sleep in past 7 a.m. But now that I'm back to work, I know that in order for me to get to the gym, I need to kill that habit of sleeping in. Otherwise, I'll be tired and I won't have the energy to go work out. So take some time this week to reflect on the things that didn't serve you in September and jot them down. You can write them on sticky notes. You can make a list. You can draw them out. Whatever you need to do to really see them and remind yourself of them throughout the month. And one thing that I like to do is whenever I finish a book, I put it on the shelf behind me. So if I'm reading a book and it's really good, I'll put it on the shelf behind me so that I can see it every time I walk into this room. The second thing on the map is identify what you want to bring forward. This is the fun part, because this is where you get to think about all of the good stuff, the things that went well for you in September, the projects that you were proud of, the progress that you made. Think about those things and how you can continue to move forward with that momentum. For me personally, I'm really proud of the fact that I haven't checked my email in over a year. That's actually going to be a year in November. I'm really proud of that because it's given me so much more freedom and flexibility in my schedule. But I know that in order to continue that, I need to be really intentional about how I manage my email and how I handle my inbox. And so I've decided that in October, I'm going to start doing Inbox Zero every single morning. Now, if you don't know what Inbox Zero is, it's basically a strategy for managing your email, where you aim to have 0 unread emails in your inbox at the end of each day. And the third step on the momentum map is adjust your environment accordingly. So many times we want to change our behavior, but we don't change the environment around us. And so we set ourselves up for failure. For example, I'm trying to read more books this year. I have so many books on my bookshelf. I read probably 4 books last year. There's so many books on my bookshelf. But I noticed that every night I would pick up my phone instead of picking up a book because my phone is beside my bed and the book is on my dresser across the room. So I decided to put my phone in the other room, and I got myself a Kindle that I plug in beside my bed every night, so that it makes it easier for me to pick up a book and read instead of scrolling on social media. So take some time this month to adjust your environment so that it makes it easier for you to lean into the things that you want to bring forward from September and kill the things that didn't serve you. Now, before we wrap up, I just want to say if you found this video helpful, hit that subscribe button. It really helps us reach more people with the message of the importance of building great habits. And while you're down there, leave us a comment below. Tell us a little bit about yourself, what you hope to get out of the channel this year. We love reading the comments. We try to respond to as many as we can, so we look forward to hearing from you. Okay, so we've got 2 challenges this month. The first challenge is kill the habits that didn't serve you in September. And the second challenge is bring forward the habits that did serve you in September. Okay, so before we get into the challenge, I just want to tell you how proud I am of you for sticking with us until the end of the video. I know that you're busy. I know that you could be doing literally anything else right now. And the fact that you're here watching these videos, learning, growing, becoming better versions of yourself, just fills me with so much joy and gratitude. I'm just so happy that you're here. And as a thank you for sticking with us until the end, we have a special treat for you. So the name of this challenge is the Momentum Challenge. And it's a 30-day challenge where you get to implement everything we talked about in today's video. So you get to identify the things that you don't want to bring forward, things that you do want to bring forward, and adjust your environment accordingly. The prize for completing the challenge is $100. We're going to pick one winner. All you have to do to enter is 1, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. 2, leave us a comment below telling us your favorite thing that you learned in September. And 3rd, make sure you tag us in a photo of yourself completing the daily tasks for the Momentum Challenge. You can download the tracker by clicking the link in the description below. We can't wait to see how this month goes for you, and we'll see you next week for the first video in the series. Bye.